cheeseburgers.
Yeah.
It's amazing what you'll find face to face.
So far away. This is honestly, this chair.
It's so comfy.
Like, how many of these have been made? I feel like it's like the rarest chair.
There's only 6 in the world.
Yeah.
I think it's...
And
And
all-
5 are up my arse.
Oh, man. No,
Yeah.
I love that channel.
Did we watch some? Was it? Might have been something to do with Jackass, where like they tried to make this film in like these really like budget film in Africa or whatever, and they're like go around and like
Oh,
everyone
was
just
it
kept getting
The tribe thing.
yeah.
And they started getting like eaten.
Is that starts getting a fucking knife out?
Yeah,
Start,
they
like,
started
scraping it off.
getting scared, didn't they? And
Yeah.
they started saying to the cameras, "I'm actually getting scared. I want to go." Jackass was saying this. I remember.
That was a fucking Wild Boy. I never watched Wild Boys.
Wow, boys.
No, I didn't. That was one with Bam, wasn't it? No.
Fuck knows.
No, it was Steve-O and
Pontius.
Pontius. Yeah. We were talking about that before because we were trying to plan this traveling around the world thing. But like we'll say we'll go to all these places where like the cartel are and just be like, "Hi, you okay? I'm just doing a little vlog." Like, just see how like quickly we can get killed.
Cocaine, do you know
Yeah.
any dealers?
What was that? An assault rifle?
Like how quickly can you get murdered whilst traveling the world?
Is that actually a challenge? Are we up for that?
Yeah, let's do it.
The murder challenge. Welcome to 2024. This is the murder challenge.
Like,
Mass genocide 2.0.
Don't get me started with those numbers and statistics.
I see so many things on YouTube now. Like the title really annoys me. Like people react. I know reacting to things is like such an industry now, and a lot of them are really
Oh, it's
good.
huge.
But one of them was like, an old guy reacts to this, but like he's written that about himself.
Yeah.
I'm an old guy, and it's like you can just tell that he's trying to like get the views. Like an old guy with no. Like,
It's
we could take the piss out
so
of
much
that.
stuff on YouTube just clickbait.
Why do you get so much? Yeah, it
Fucking
is.
done.
And now they've removed dislike button. Dislike
Yeah.
on YouTube. You seen that?
No.
They've removed the dislike thing, so you can't tell if a
You,
video's
you,
dick-
you get no
clickbait.
feedback.
you can't. Yeah. Well,
You
look.
can't
Up,
tell if a video's clickbait, can you?
I
Go
think
straight
I
away.
know, yeah.
the
You go off
podcast
dislikes sometimes, don't you?
the group podcast we did, it had 2 dislikes and no likes, and I think both of them were Finn. I feel like that's something to do.
I hate
Who would
these
dislike
videos.
this?
Finn
Yeah.
times 2.
It's got an archive of email accounts just waiting
Yeah.
to dislike, and ruin lives.
The peg.
Yeah.
Cheeseburgers.
I want to do like get to a point where one of the podcasts is like that. Like there has,
They're just
there's only
fucked.
there's only been one where I've done that, and the last half an hour of it was the worst amount of words put together. Like is when I think it was episode 9, and me and Tom were just watching some stupid. We watched that Eric Andre. We watched his
what
show.
a
You showed me
fucking
that, didn't you?
guy. He's so funny.
Was it just the Eric Andre show?
Yeah.
Like, and Hannibal's always there like that.
It's just the most dumb shit ever.
Yeah, I love it.
Why do they never invent ladders?
What a fucking guy.
That show was
he is.
brilliant.
Have you ever
What's that?
seen Popstar Never Stop Him?
No,
The
I'm
Lonely
not.
Island film.
Sandberg one.
Yeah,
No,
we
I'm
have.
not.
It's so funny.
It's one of the most
I don't know.
underrated films I've
It's
ever seen.
fucking
It's so
hilarious.
funny, man.
Agreed.
Their comedy is like
It's gold. It's
unique.
Justin
Yeah.
Bieber one, isn't it?
Yeah, it's like the piss that it's so fucking class.
Yeah, I need to watch it again.
But Eric Andre is in
I'll
it for
watch
like
it
little
again.
bits. And
Mm.
I only remember that it's fucking funny because I watched it when
It's quite a short film, but the music, well,
Yeah, it's
all
like-
the Lonely Island music's good.
Yeah,
it's
exactly.
an hour and 20, I think, isn't it? It's like
Yeah, it's not like that. It's one of my favourite films. It's so good, man.
I remember being gold all the way through,
Yeah. It's fucking
but I was just too high
non-stop.
to remember.
What did you make of Eurovision? Did you
I
watch
haven't
that?
seen it. No, that's the Will Ferrell one, isn't it?
Mm.
Yeah, I've not seen that yet.
Who's the other woman in it? Is it that Amy?
Rachel McAdams.
For some reason I thought it was that Amy Poehler. But
Oh,
what's the film with? Oh, it's that The House, isn't it?
yeah, that was funny
Oh,
though.
I hate that.
Well, it was the story and everything else about it was shit, but just there's always little Will Ferrell moments you'll get with any film that he does. That just
Yeah.
make me
Yeah, the odd line or something.
Yeah.
Man, it's so quality. You don't. He's not really like in many films at the minute though, is he?
No,
He's doing
he's
a-
proper calm down.
He's doing a drama with Paul Rudd now, I think.
No.
Which is like for Apple.
No.
Yeah.
Why are they all involved in that with Apple and stuff? Those type of actors.
Well, did you
Well,
hear?
it seems-
You know Band of Brothers. You know the series
Oh,
they're
yeah,
doing
they
about
moved
the new
to-
one. That's been bought by Apple now. They're doing like a. It's called Masters of the Air, I think. It's like a new one with Spielberg and Tom Hanks doing it again.
Oh, sweet.
But
Definitely.
I think it got stopped halfway through because of
Who
COVID,
do you
and
reckon
then
they'll
Apple
get
bought
for
it.
that? They'll get all like new.
Yeah, the guy
Actors never heard of.
from the guy from Eternals, isn't
Oh
he?
yeah, you say yeah.
Like
'Cause
the
he's
mind
not,
control dude.
he's not really
Okay.
heard of yet, is he?
Band Brothers is so well
Hmm.
done. But like he's that's pretty fucking old.
20 years this year.
Yeah.
20
The first one.
years?
Yeah,
Man, I
2000,
didn't think
2001, yeah.
Yeah.
It literally was.
'Cause
'cause I remember
that's
it.
aged really well. Really, really
Yeah.
well. He did such a
Oh
fucking
yeah,
good
I
job
watched
of
it
that.
like last year and it was still the Pacific as well.
Mm.
Just
I'm not
as
seen
good.
Pacific.
Just as good.
I listened to the Band Brothers podcast because they've done it like on HBO and they've like interviewing the people who did it. Going through each episode and it's like just makes me want to watch it again, even though I like watched it last year. Just want to go back into it now.
It's nice. What it's only like it's just one series, isn't it? So
Yeah.
it's like dead
It
easy
is,
to
yeah.
watch. That's
And it's
good
all
shit.
true. All
Yeah.
true stories.
Mm.
It's like the best bit is that Spears guy, you know, the one who's just a madhead who
Yeah,
just runs
he
through
loves it,
everyone.
yeah.
I kid you not, just ran through everyone.
Fucking so good, man.
And they gave all them Germans all them SIGs and they murdered all of them.
I know, yeah.
That was a bit
fucking
ruthless.
psycho.
Yeah.
That was right at the start, wasn't it?
Yeah.
It's like episode 2 or something.
Yeah.
Man, I need to watch that again. So good.
Should we try the Pacific?
Yeah, that's one thing
How many
I've
series
watched.
is that?
That's just one as well.
Rami Malek's in
good.
that.
Rami
That
Malek's
was
in
his
it.
first role.
Oh, really? Shit. 'Cause he did another one, didn't he? Like, is it some Robot?
Mr. Robot. Yeah.
Mr. Robot.
That's how he got noticed for that.
What was that?
Yeah,
Hacker.
you watched all
Oh, was
that,
it?
didn't
Yeah, he's well good. It's dark though.
Yeah.
Dark.
you?
But he's not really, even he's not done much, really.
No.
He's
The
quite
Bond.
good. Yeah, it's a new
Apart
Bond,
from
isn't
that,
it?
that was like.
You
must-
seen the new Bond? Was it like decent or?
Yeah.
I've seen it yet.
Average.
I'm very simple.
Average.
I'm very simple when it comes to films. Though, like I can't remember anything about the plot. I just remember them being nice cars and.
I just think they're a
Shit.
bit.
There's like
The
action
same.
now, like, yeah.
They're always the same. They're always like a mission, a lady.
Yeah.
That's it.
You think the mission's over,
There's never anything.
but
else.
it's not.
There's never any twists and turns. There's never anything exciting. It's like Mission Impossible, last one.
Yeah.
How fucking good was that?
Yes.
I
That's
got
that's.
bored of him, man.
The last one though, the one, the most recent one.
Yeah, my favourite scene is that
I've hated all the others, but this one was like
when they have that
fucking
scrap in the
hell.
toilets with that.
Yeah, how good was that
Asian
scene?
fella, yeah.
Oh, the
Fuck
last
me,
scene
that.
when he gets killed off. You know, with the chain on
I don't remember
the helicopter.
that. I just remember them
Plus,
twice.
you know it's real because he does all his own stunts.
Yeah.
My guy.
And he's 5 foot.
How old's Tom Cruise now?
He's probably got to be like 55.
Mid 50s, yeah, at least. Do you remember when they were filming in Birmingham and his BM got nicked?
Really?
Yeah. They're filming the new one like a couple of months ago. They filmed in Birmingham and someone just fucking nicked his BM. They found it like 10 minutes later. Someone was like joyriding it. I was like, welcome to England.
Tom Cruise, yeah. Welcome
Well,
to
that-
Birmingham.
That's Mission Impossible. He's getting his beamer back.
Right, fucking, let's get fucking Tom Cruise and Peaky Blinders.
Wow, he's gonna have that guy stole that fucking car. He's gonna be a lad.
Tom
He's
Cruise
gonna
just
be a
batters him.
lad. Back in Birmingham, he's gonna be.
What a fucking man.
Flogging it at his local. Got Tom Cruise
He'll be
legging
in
it
his
after
lo- He'll
him.
be in his local chippy game, free chips for life. He's gonna be a fucking weirdo, isn't he, Tom Cruise? Into like Scientology
Yeah, he's
and stuff.
fucking weird.
That video of him flipping out all the crew though. All that
Did you
audio.
not see the
That was fucking seen that.
Oh, it's not a video, it's more, I think someone recorded it on the phones and he's like,
Was that the
we
COVID?
work hard every day!
Is that the COVID?
Yeah, like someone wasn't wearing the mask or
Have you
something.
seen the Balls of Steel one?
Yeah, I
Yeah.
was gonna say
Is
that.
that- why would you do that? Why would you do that?
They got fucking arrested for that, didn't they?
Yeah, but it was pretty bad. He's literally grabbing him like, why would you do that? Why would you do that?
What happened? I can't remember.
There's like that, you know, with the microphone speaking to him, but
Yeah.
he had like water on the end.
Oh.
It was just squirting in his face. But he was just so annoying.
Balls
He
of
was
Steel.
so angry
He was
about
so
it.
pissed off.
Balls of Steel was like that annoying person at school that you just would never
Jeez,
shut the
man.
fuck up, but it was so funny.
But Tom Cruise of all people, the richest man in Hollywood.
I went back and watched some of them Balls of Steel.
Yeah.
The quality.
Like,
of
That needs to be on
You
Netflix.
can't,
You
like,
can't,
get
I
away
know.
with it. You couldn't do it now.
What about that militant black guy?
Yeah, yeah. What happens when a star blows up? It turns into a black hole.
A black.
He said, "Oh, for black people."
Yeah. Oh, it's fancy bum.
Yeah. Oh god, yeah.
The top two, it was the annoying devil and Ned. The annoying
Ned's Devil Schwartz.
There
Well,
was
the
a
annoying
fucking
devil.
clip with the annoying devil. He's going driving down a country lane in a smart car, and he's going like 5 miles an hour.
What about the one where in the
Oh yeah, and then they zoom out and it was
And
like
that-
2 miles long.
Just loads of traffic behind it.
What
Like,
about the
fucking
dog
loads.
shit one?
Oh,
First
all
thing in the
across the
morning.
bridge.
Yeah.
It's like millimetre apart.
I love how the police never just got
Minefield.
involved. Like now, you'd proper get like
You couldn't do anything.
you
like
get a
that.
written warning.
Yeah.
Some of the the even more harmless ones, like I think it was Annoying Devil always giving out umbrellas to people in the public because it was raining.
Yeah.
But when they opened them up, it said like Bell End on it.
Yeah,
Or
but
like,
some of the words on there as well.
Yeah.
Like, fucking hell. One of them was like, oh, I can't remember, it's like retard or something.
yeah,
Yeah. It's so bad.
yeah.
You
best
just couldn't
words.
feel it. 'Cause, like, we were born in such a good era. We grew up with these sort, even like Little Britain.
Little
shit.
Britain.
Yeah,
You
Little
can't-
Britain.
Little Britain couldn't exist now.
But
Yeah.
that was only 10 years ago.
I know.
It wasn't even that. It's like
Come Fly Me. I think for me,
Ten-
Come Fly Me.
two
that was the
2010.
end.
Yeah.
that was-
2010 that was.
Yeah, that was the last one. 'Cause
Crazy.
we were at the end of high school because I remember the day after the sketch of the ding dong ding dong Martin Jones because we were all doing that at break.
Yeah, it was
We
so
got up to each other
good.
just laughing our heads off and be like,
It was
Man.
genius.
yeah, of course.
When
It
that,
was.
like, it's like the world wasn't as serious.
It's
So
mad.
funny.
The world is woke as fuck now.
Talking about
In a bad way.
Boring.
In a bad way.
So
talking about things that of like a certain time period. The guy who wrote, I messaged you this now. The guy who did like Airplane and Scary
Yeah,
Movies.
he's
They're
doing
writing a
another
new
one.
spoof movie now.
Oh, is it? What's he called?
Like David Zucker or something, or something like that. Like one of the core guys.
Who's
Yeah,
he
no.
going to get for it?
I don't know.
Dead.
Yeah, no. It's like, oh, I want to bring Leslie Nielsen back. Well, you can't, mate.
Yeah, I know.
A bit dead.
He's
Yeah.
like a live still that does that type of comedy. Deadpan comedy.
Well, imagine if they got
You get
Is it-
Charlie Sheen, you know. Charlie Sheen would be funny.
Simon
be
Rex.
Who?
Simon Rex.
Yes, Sam Rex. Get him back.
Rex.
The guy
One
who was
scary
Charlie
movie.
Sheen's younger brother in.
Oh, okay.
It's like
He's still
George.
George. He does videos on like TikTok and stuff.
Yeah, yeah.
Fucking hilarious.
Man.
Them two,
That'd
get
be
him
so
back.
good.
What's her name? Cindy.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Anna Faris.
Yeah.
We watched superhero movie at Ryan's the night before he got married, and we were just watching that like Kevin Hart's in it, Drake Bell, Leslie Nielsen.
Kevin Hart's in the superhero
Yeah,
movie.
yeah, like, he's like his best mate.
Oh, is he?
Yeah.
What the fuck?
Honestly, like that.
Because he was in Scary Movie 3 as well, wasn't he? That's when
Yeah.
he said, this should be redundant.
But like we were watching it, and it was like Drake Bell had to draw what outfit he wanted to wear, like because he was like he's now a superhero, and it was like a little montage type thing, and he was drawing it. And he just drew him, but like with a wedding dress on, and the camera went back to him. And he was like, oh, no. And I just kept drawing like weird shit, and it's like little stuff like that. There's nothing that gets made that's that silly nowadays.
Dude, his fucking, that was
Well,
like a
his
whole
fate-
era.
There was,
His
yeah.
facial expressions throughout that film were just.
It was
fucking
like
brilliant.
superhero movies, Marvel, but
Jim-
spoof, wasn't it? That
Yeah.
era.
Do you remember like Epic Movie?
Yeah,
and
that
shit
was the
like
era, wasn't it?
Disaster movie.
Everything stopped at the end of
They
the
were so
noise.
Dumb.
Beginning of the
They were
tens.
fucking so
Yeah.
funny.
Yeah,
Like,
there isn't
peak
that style
funny.
anymore.
Epic movie, yeah, it was, you're right, because like, Epic movie was
It's
2010,
aged,
I think.
it's aged horribly, but when you want
Oh, yeah.
to listen or watch that sort of thing, it's
so
there.
funny, man.
It was probably bad 2015, I'd say, when it was really starting to like, you can't say that.
Do you remember when we went to see?
You can't do that.
Do you remember Scary Movie 5 and went to the cinema for that?
Is that the one with
Yeah.
Matt Miller and Snoop Dogg and that the opening scene?
Yeah.
Oh man,
Yeah.
that's
No,
so good,
Man,
that
the
one.
one in the house with the cabin in the woods. Yeah,
Yeah, yeah.
the cabin in the woods.
Oh,
Is that one that's beginning scene? Lindsay Lohan's in there, isn't
Yeah.
she? No, it's actually Tisdale.
Yeah, sorry, yeah, that's right.
do you remember we used to go without every
yeah, it was the
week.
tradition.
For like 2 years, we went every
What was
week
it?
to the cinema.
2 for 1 Orange Wednesday, was it?
Yeah.
2 for 1 Hours Wednesdays. We used to
There
go.
was a group of 20 of us, I think.
That was
Like,
even.
every week.
We'd fill out a row.
Every
Yeah.
single paranormal activity we watched that
Yeah.
year back to
Do you remember
back.
Dark Skies? That fucking.
I still
weird
don't.
one.
I know the name, but I can't.
Yeah, was that
picture
the,
it.
was that the alien
weird
one?
Yeah.
It ended with her like eating a deer or something. Do you remember?
It's so
It
weird.
was fucked up.
I still do remember, like, there was
Just
a
shit.
period of a few years where there was, like, so many good horror films, like, obviously Paranormal, you got The Purges, you got Conjuring,
Purge,
Insidious.
Have you seen the new Purge?
No, I haven't.
Fucking terrible.
Is it?
He's
Yeah.
awful.
Is it the fourth
He's
one?
so predictable.
Do you know the Insidious is supposed to be, by statistic, the scariest horror film?
It was good.
I enjoyed it. I thought it was pretty scary.
Wasn't that one
I
where,
wouldn't
like,
say it's the scariest.
well, the opening credits was, like, obviously when the title of the film comes up, like a bit of
Or
like a blank
Sinister.
screen, then it just went bang, Insidious,
No,
red
Insidious,
writing.
yeah.
Yeah.
It was that or Sinister, one of them two.
Sinister, yeah. That's,
Sinister was good.
which
Yeah.
one was it where that kid came out of the cardboard box like, and we were all just pissing ourselves.
That was,
Yeah. And then when you're like, my name's
Insidious,
Trevor
yeah.
and I listen to metal.
The genuinely scariest bit of the film was the beginning bit, wasn't it?
Yeah, exactly.
That was like the type of horror. It was just like,
Jump
let's
scares.
just
Yeah.
fucking make
Cheap-
it as loud as we can.
Cheap jump scares.
But like
Yeah.
before that,
Yeah,
it wasn't
really
really.
Paranormal Activity, it's like that. Just rely on cheap jump scares.
Like, well, I remember when that first came out, Paranormal Activity, and it was like the budget was like £500 or
Yeah,
something,
it's
wasn't
filmed in like his mate's house, wasn't
it?
it?
Yeah. And then we
Made his
obviously,
money back, didn't
and then we obviously tried it.
he? He got nominated for an Oscar, mate.
We,
Yeah.
we need to be going back to like going every week to cinema.
Yeah. Well, that's what I mean. It's
Is that T-Fun's still a thing?
It's still a thing.
Oh,
I've got it. Maycap.
oh, it's, yeah, it is,
Yeah,
isn't it?
Maycap.
Is it Tuesday?
I don't even think you need a code in it. I think it's just 2 for 1 on Tuesday.
Is it?
Yeah.
I thought you have to be
I don't
with
think
the
it's a code
insurance.
anymore. No, I actually think View is just 2 for 1 on Tuesdays.
Well, because
Oh, wow,
it
I
went.
need to
It was
look
2 for
into
1,
that.
and then it went to like £8 or £9 for a bit, didn't it? And then they're like, "Yeah, this isn't working,"
Yeah.
so they dropped
Yeah.
it back to like £5.
£5, now it's £6. Inflation.
It's not like it's
Well,
2%.
some seats are £4.99. The ones right at the front where you're like, ah,
What, you mean the different prices now?
yeah. So it's
Mm.
£4.99, £5.99, £6.99. The £6.99 are the VIP ones that we go to now because they've not changed the seats in like 10 years. So you sit on it, it's just plastic, and you're like, oh.
Right, so my favourite film we fucking ever saw as a group. This is the end, man.
Oh, I was just about to say that.
I
yeah.
wasn't there.
I remember.
We
We
were-
were-
I
we were-
was so pissed off.
We were towards
I
the
remember I was
back.
on a holiday.
We were towards the back, and I remember the full room laughing. And I think that was the turning point where I was like, I want to do this as a career. Like, this
Yeah.
is literally the best thing you can do as a person is make something like this and just
That's right.
make this many people laugh.
So
One of the
I
funniest
just, it
films
was
I can
non-stop
imagine.
laughter.
It's probably one of the funniest films I could imagine to watch it in the cinema. Or airplane.
Yeah,
it was so good, man.
but just I'd love to go back. Like, I'd love
We need
To
to
be
get
able
everyone
to
together
pay-
for that, don't we?
I'd love to be able to pay someone to sort of wipe something from my memory so I can watch it again for the first time.
Mad.
That would be mint, wouldn't it?
No,
Jo-
this one. This
Jo-
is the end too.
This
Or
is the
Pineapple
beginning.
Express too.
Oh, mad.
Fucking do it.
Legalise, it's the people. Because they did that, didn't they, in the thing?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
Fucking. Let's just
It's
take all the
people.
drugs.
Yeah, yeah. I keep like, I'll never go like a month without quoting it in my head, like just a random bit, like. I want the bottom part. I want the belly.
I like to read.
Yeah.
I like to read.
I was raised in a house of women.
Too late, Franco. I've already walked away.
Yeah.
Fuck your house, Franco.
It's one of my fucking
Yeah.
favourite films
Yeah.
of all time. Like, so good.
I'd love to like get the script side by side with that and Hot Fuzz and just be like, right, how many words are funnier in each, because
Yeah.
both of them films are like every line is just brilliant. But
Comedy.
When you get all them comedy minds together,
yes,
write something genius.
and it'll just be shit.
Probably would be.
Yeah.
With too many minds on it.
Yeah, it's just fucking.
Well, just that bit. I remember, like, it's very early in the film when Jonah Hill gets introduced, and he's like, "I've just got this dog, but she can't bark. She just
yeah.
screams." So she goes in the cage and just goes,
Cheeseburger.
exactly, yeah. But like, I just remember like that for the first time. It's like AHJH.
AHJH.
Yeah.
Arja.
Yeah.
What
Like,
the fuck? They used to fucking. The power of Christ compels you. Is it compelling me? Yeah. You know what it's doing right now.
guess what?
It's not very compelling. Yeah, it's not very compelling.
It kind of stings.
Stop it, Jake.
It's a
Stop
slow,
it.
it's a slow burn.
Fuck up, Jake. Fuck up. Slow down.
Oh man, I'm so sad that you went there. That we watched it because I think that's like our like peak type of humour.
Yeah.
It is.
Well, I still remember going to see Anchorman 2.
Oh,
Because that
shit,
came out.
I remember
That came out like because I remember me and Harvey
Last
went.
scene,
And they gave us little with our tickets. They gave us them black mustaches that you put on.
Oh,
You
shit.
get like a cracker at Christmas. Got a picture of me and Harvey like watching Anchorman with fake tashes on.
Yeah, was that 14?
13, I think. It's the same year
Yeah.
as This Is the End.
Mad. So how old have we been? 17?
Yeah.
17, man.
Wow.
There was a lot of good
Children
years for film. 2013 was good.
don't feel much different now.
2012 was so good. Like that
That
whole
was the peak.
end of high school era, like when we were all in college, but we was all still. Everyone was doing different shit, but we were all still mates.
Yeah.
We could just do anything.
Whenever I look back, I always look back to 2012.
Well,
It
talking
was the
about
most historical.
at the wedding on the weekend, the Summer of '69 song came on,
Mm.
Bruce Springsteen. But I always changed that to Summer of 2012. But because it's such a good song, me and Brown started air guitar in it. Like, straight away, he was lead, I was rhythm. But we're like, right, Joe, we've committed now. We did the entire song. The dance floor separated. We were like, proper, you know when you get two of you near a mic and you're doing all that? Like, doing the kicking out, that. It was like 4.5 minutes. But we were proper
Yeah,
like, if you back
over-
out, I'll fucking hate you forever. We both gave it 100% air guitar the entire song, and it was
Oh,
brilliant.
man.
Your guitar solo was the world.
I let Brown do that, and I
part,
backed off. Like, I let him step into the front, and then I just started going. Doing all that shit. It was so, like, liberating. It was well fun.
yeah. Power of the stage.
But yeah, I feel like 2013, there was a lot of good films.
Careful, you can't say that now.
Hmm?
Careful, you can't say that now.
Oh, what about Force Awakens, when you first saw that?
Oh yeah, we went. Was it midnight release? Oh no,
Sure
that was the
did
second
that.
one. Wasn't
Force Awakens. I'm
Remember the
just
second
not
one,
fans of the new
Yeah.
ones,
First.
man.
it? The Jedi next.
No.
Just doesn't do it for me. The
I like
new
Force Awakens, but the
trilogy.
second two, the 1, 2 after that were doggers.
Hmm.
Force Awakens was okay. It was just.
Force Awakens.
It was too much like A New Hope to me.
Yeah, it was
too
just
like-
a new hope, but for kids, wasn't it?
Rogue One.
Rogue One is superb.
Yes, I saw that at
So,
Trafford Centre, and I was like, "Oh, this is
That
what it
is
should
a
be."
good film.
Yeah, and then it's like that probably saved the
Yeah, like
the new era stuff.
The
And
idea
then
of doing
with
other
introduction of the Mandalorian as well. The
Doesn't
Mandalorian saved the entire franchise.
Yeah, but that's
Yeah.
that John Favreau, isn't it? I mean,
Yeah.
it's
Yeah.
Kathleen Kennedy at the moment. She's
Yeah.
the leader of.
well,
in charge.
she
She's
signed
in-
a new deal, hasn't she?
John Favreau does
No!
everything, doesn't he?
Yeah, well, they done. Yeah, I know. I still need to watch
She's
the
trying to
Chef.
get rid of John Favreau. She tried to get him sacked.
He's so good.
Have you watched the Chef film that he did?
No.
Because
I
he
need
did.
to watch that.
He did
yeah.
I've downloaded it probably because I just like food when I watch it. But
You know, he's just a sick guy anyway.
Yeah.
Isn't
You're just in and does
he? He
everything.
started the MCU. No one realizes
Elf,
he's the reason.
he
Yeah.
wrote Elf,
Did
I think. Well, he directed
Oh,
it
shit.
he? Yeah.
for that much. So
Mad.
he
Well, he
like.
probably did, right? I mean,
He had a big part
I
in
had
it
no
anyway.
idea he did most stuff.
You
until-
what was it? Will Ferrell turned down like 29 mil, I think, to do Elf 2
Why did he?
because he
It
said
was
the
everywhere.
script was shit.
Oh,
Apparently,
well. It-
like how can you
It would
how
have
can
been.
you make that? How can you make a better film with the same like character?
Yeah.
I like that he said no, though.
It was perfect.
I respect.
It's right.
It was
Album's right, and then it's just leave it.
because most people do another number two. It
It's
just
like they
tarnishes the
just
whole
stop
name.
digging back into films and just be like, let's do another one.
Here's a question:
That's the era now, though, isn't it? Remakes and redos.
Weird, man.
Dumb and Dumber 2. Do you think that was worth doing again? Because it was.
Yeah.
I think it was funny.
It was because must have been for Jim Carrey as well for how much they paid him
Yeah,
compared to Jeff
I'd pay
Daniels.
that. I'd pay
Yeah.
him that just to be in this room with
Dude,
him.
didn't he get like millions and Jeff Daniels get?
He got like
tens
he
of
got under a
thousands.
mil. Yeah,
Yeah,
Really?
yeah,
Mad.
he's the better out of the two of them. though.
Yeah.
yeah. It was because I think he never does sequels, does he? Carrey,
No, fair enough.
The Mask 2.
Ace Ventura 1 and 2.
Ace Ventura was good.
Yeah.
But,
That I think it was 94 where he had
2 wasn't.
Dumb and Dumber 1. I think that year he had 3 films: Ace Ventura, Dumb and Dumber 1, and The Mask. I think were all in the 1 year. No, or his Liar Liar. He had like 3 of his best
Like,
films
he's
in
Do you
1
remember
year.
they were doing MODOK for Marvel. He's like a bad guy in Marvel.
He needs something like that, like a mainstream thing again.
He does.
Keep him as bloody Sonic dude.
Yeah.
Hey, Sonic 2's coming out.
I've not watched
Is
Sonic
it?
yet.
I've not seen it.
I've not.
I'll be honest, I can't pick. I just can't.
Can't
imagine
bring
it.
myself to do it.
No.
I've not fucking watched Pikachu Detective yet. Pokemon
No,
Detective.
that's supposed to be alright, you know.
Yeah. It's like a bit of live action porn Pokemon.
Just have to see fucking rim jobbing fucking Pikachu.
Imagine doing that, like shagging someone and you get electrocuted. That was so good.
We definitely need to go back to it every week at the cinema. 'Cause it's so much
Well, there's
fun.
always shit out. Like,
Well, if not, just a fucking film night or something.
Yeah, that's doable, isn't it? A lot of other gaps now.
No, that was a guess.
winter's coming.
Winter's coming, lad.
Cool dude.
All taking
Let's do it.
turns and picking films and that.
Yeah, we should fucking do that. Come here, watch it.
That's
Won't we?
We'll do a full reaction. There used to be some YouTubers that I watched that did full commentaries of films, and I'm like, I mean,
It's a bit boring.
that's
isn't
that's the stage above reactions that I'll never get to. Like,
I don't
because
see
people
why,
are like, you stick the film on now, we'll watch it together. Nah, mate, you're all right.
I don't see why they're so big reaction videos. It just
Well,
depends how good you are at reacting.
my favourite YouTuber now is this guitar teacher from America, and
it? What's it called?
Michael Parmigiano. He's brilliant. He basically reacts to songs with he's got his guitar in him, and he's like, this is this, and he'll like pause it, play it back, and show you how to play it, kind of thing, and tell you what it is they're doing and why it sounds so good and stuff like that. But yeah, he's more genuine. He's not like, his thumbnails are literally just a point in the video, not just him going.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
The person who I hate the most now
Mr. Beast.
is
Just
you know,
sold out, aren't they?
Mr. Beast, you were going to say, aren't you?
no, it's the lead singer of The Darkness. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
The guy
What's it called?
I don't even know his name,
No.
but he's
I know
got
you mean them.
he's
Why
got
does he?
he's got a
clickbait?
channel now, and he's doing all these reaction things. But he was like,
Some clickbait, aren't they?
but it's more like he's got a video about Greta Van Fleet and why he doesn't like them and why they're just the new Led Zeppelin. And I'm like, mate, you're literally just jealous because you reverted to YouTube now, and they've got their whole career ahead of them. You're just a fucking baghead.
Why
Weird.
is he?
Well, you know the Darkness band. That,
No,
yeah,
don't
like,
know.
exactly.
So
No,
what are they?
they're like a one-hit wonder sort of.
They
band.
did I Believe in a Thing Called Love.
Oh yeah, yeah.
And then they did Christmas Town.
Yeah. Fair as a banger. But like they're doing new albums. Brown
Back
Show
in the
Me.
day, wasn't it?
Yeah, back in the day. They're still doing music,
Like
but it's just
fucking the
big
early,
tech.
early
Yeah.
1900s
Shit.
and that, wasn't it? That was pre-war one.
1900 music, yeah, mate.
Wasn't that like fucking World War One era?
Right, here's a good question. If you can go back to any point in time and show somebody something, where would you go and what would you do? Like, would you go like 500 years back and be like, so this is a MacBook Pro? And just watch the heads just, you'd probably like kill them instantly. Like, they'd never like,
Well, mad.
I'd
Is that
just
even
build a
the
massive Mackies in the middle of Africa and see what happens.
Done.
No.
It's like, imagine, like, if you look at like time and technology and shit, like the last 100 years is
Yeah.
mad. Like, yeah, it's like proper like,
Modern history is
Yeah.
pretty mad, yeah.
but like,
Before that, the change wasn't as gradual.
no, it's just gone like say fucking,
Yeah, like in 100 years, they invented the wheel.
yeah.
Like we've invented like another
Shit.
wheel. No, I think it'd be a pretty cool idea for a film. Just fucking history up.
Go back in time and just give fucking Hitler a stress balls. Like, have that, mate. Did that'll save you, mate.
Or just take all the Stella from King Henry VIII. So don't kill all his wives.
I don't know what I'd do. I don't know how far I'd go back.
What about,
It-
what
it-
about like back to the Romans or something and do something there?
Yeah, go back to Egypt and
Give
be
them-
like, all
give
the
the Romans
pharaohs
a-
are like, why have you got a pyramid, you freak?
Oh,
Tutankhamun, who are you, mate?
Just start vlogging. Hi guys.
So I'm here with the pharaohs of Egypt.
The fairies.
Day one of the pyramid build. How's it going, guys?
The thing is, if you go back far enough, I think they'll just fucking like hang you for like
Yeah.
sorcery.
For
Yeah.
being weird.
Yeah.
Witch.
Being weird in 500 BC.
No, if you've got-
We're going
like
to
an
burn
assault
you
rifle.
alive.
Yeah.
Ah.
Yeah.
If you've got like a fucking pistol though.
Yeah. Imagine that, just go back 100
Bang,
years. Someone says something
bang!
to you just like that.
Bang bang bang!
I'm going back with a Glock.
I did have a good one, I forgot it.
Or just like rocking up to like caveman eras with a Tesla. Just be like, yeah. Deal with
A
this.
bit, lads.
Well, giving the Romans an atom bomb can conquer the world with that. Just ooh.
Yeah. Gonna build roads and nuke all of them.
It actually wasn't
Just
big.
fucking
Or
go.
not even like going back to like, you know, people they sit around the fire and they're like singing a stupid song and just play Scary Monsters and their sprites and be like, yeah,
This
dance
is
to
a
this. This is a
It's a
banger.
monster.
Yeah. Oh yeah,
El
a monster.
Blaster.
Yeah.
That's how you dance to it.
This is the donk.
Just go out with those morph suits.
Yeah, cool. Yeah.
Yeah, morph suits are prehistoric, mate.
That is a shout, actually. You're-
You look like a caveman in morph suits.
But just imagine now being depicted in the history books and
Yeah.
stuff from that point forward.
Yeah, so this we've actually like the videos we've made has unearthed the old mythical dances.
Oh, we could go back. It's like Julius Caesar. We could get like a Nike tracksuit. Or something. Yes, lad.
AIGs.
Get him a skin fade.
Yeah. Suppose it is a Greek god, isn't it, Nike?
Yeah.
Oh man, that's fucking class. Fucking imagine like the caveman with the morph suit, like every time they fossilise, and then they just like,
The morph suit stays.
but like you have like the Batman face, it's like in,
But the
in
proper
fossil,
shit one.
yeah, like the
Oh.
budget Batman.
I saw something today. Budget Batman. I saw something today on Reddit. The I think it's like somewhere in Sweden. They got this fucking boat that sunk in like 400 years ago. They rose it out of the water again, and this is like a boat that could probably have like 2,000 people, and it's fucking massive. They found brains still intact. They found bodies that hadn't decomposed because it was underwater.
Was it
Oh,
cold though?
shit.
Like really cold though. So why they're not decomposed?
I don't know. No, just because it's underwater. I think. I don't know because
It's like
it's
the
air
water.
different.
Decomposed anyway.
Well, not like fully, or less than they would have done anyway.
Well, where was it?
Somewhere in like
That's
That's
Cold,
cold,
isn't it?
isn't it? That's
Cold,
cold.
like-
That's cold up there, isn't it?
But like it was this fucking massive boat, and they just brought it up. They brought it up. It was 200 years ago. They brought it up, and I think it was
Why,
from
right.
like 1600,
Wasn't it
something like that.
cool.
Like,
Put that shit back.
imagine being the first guy on it and being like, "Fucking stinks in here, mate.
Sink the fucking brains,
Yeah,
man.
yeah. Open a fucking window, mate. Fucking stinks in here, mate." Yeah.
Two's on that brain.
No one's ever said that before. It was twos on them fucking lobes, lad.
Oh, I've studied it.
Yeah.
Fucking stinks.
His brain's like fucking dog shit.
Just volleying a brain. On your head, mate.
That's a text.
Hands!
How would it fly in the air, a brain? Would it be graceful
Yeah.
or would it be just like a flap of
Yeah.
a slob?
Has anybody ever winged a brain at someone?
No. If they have, I want results.
I want
Now.
facts.
Facts!
Have you seen the new fucking horror film that's been advertised? I can't remember what it's called. It's like a house underwater.
No.
Good,
And
good
like-
little
Cool.
link up there.
I know.
No, I've not
I
seen
know,
that.
It made me think, but it looks fucking terrible.
So that's like
'Cause
an
who the
original
fuck-
idea but poor
Yeah.
execution.
Yeah.
The best horror films are the most realistic ones. But I know the one I'm about to bring up isn't that realistic, but I watched Hereditary
What's that?
recently. Have you seen that?
Yeah, it's a good
I
film.
really don't know how to explain it, but I watched it over Halloween and it was pretty good.
It's just dark.
It's dark, but it's
No,
it's not shit, but most horror films are shit.
I was
This
saying
one was
before, it doesn't
pretty good.
rely on jump scares.
No, it's just
Yeah.
creepy.
It's got a
It is
genuine-
fucking that actually scary.
It's got a genuinely disturbing story.
Yeah.
And you will be left like thinking about it for a few
Mm.
days.
Oh shit.
Yeah. Were you?
Yeah.
At least
Kept
a
making
day.
that. Yeah.
It was one of them when you go to bed and you're like.
I don't want
I do
to
that anyway.
sleep.
Yeah.
All it was is that bit with the little sister, wasn't it?
Yeah.
That is the worst bit in it. It's like 0 to 100, isn't it?
Which bit?
The one where she loses her head.
Oh yeah. Yeah. No, my
It's
favourite
so
bit was
bad,
my
that.
favourite bit was
I can't.
you know in the attic when she's trying to get in the attic door and she's just twatting her head on it. That's my favourite bit.
Yeah, but that's when it just gets stupid.
Yeah.
And she starts climbing on ceilings.
Yeah, they're my favourites. Like the worst ones are like when the baddies like when they affect their voice and it's like you will
Yeah.
I am your reckoning. You yeah.
Oh, and he starts speaking Latin or something.
Yeah. Like summoning the devil.
People are class.
Oh whatever.
Array, like The Conjuring 1 and 2. I'm rare.
Not seen
They're
them.
fucking mint. They're so good.
Mm.
And they're all based on true.
Should we go back to the Purge? Why is the
It's like
Purge
based
shit?
on the Emily Rose.
Why is
isn't
the
it?
Purge shit? The new one?
Yeah. 'Cause I
Too
remember-
predictable, man.
Well, because the first one was
It's
proper
too
good,
obvious
wasn't
what's going to happen.
What is it now? What's the difference?
Yeah, like how many has it been?
One of them was
I think this
like set on just the houses.
I remember
Two
seeing
was-
the first one. I can't remember. I've definitely seen one of the other middle two, but I can't remember which
I think
one.
I've seen them all.
Are
No,
they,
last
are they
one-
like
the
directly
last one's
related?
terrible.
Number
Or
three.
they're like
No,
the first two and then a prequel and then is it like
They're
all
all
over
all
the place?
different, yeah.
Yeah, they're all just different.
Right.
Number 3's in the city, isn't it? It's like sort of city-like.
I can't remember.
Or number 2 is one of them is.
I remember watching number. I think we all went
Yeah,
to
we
see
all
number
did.
one. I didn't rate
Because it was a
number
big thing.
one. It was a bit.
It's shit.
It was
It was a
alright.
it's a shit film.
An
It was a
original,
Bang average.
original idea.
A mint
full
concept.
execution.
Yeah.
The new one, it was like obviously it's same idea, Purge. I think it's called Forever Purge.
Yeah.
It basically goes past,
Two Purge, two.
It goes
yeah.
past the Purge, and people still purge.
Purge 2 Unlimited.
Yeah.
Maybe was just killing each other. But the fucking point in it, where a guy gets shot point blank in the head
And
with a
survives.
fucking 44 Magnum, and he just a little hole, and they're like, your head would be gone, mate.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's true.
Who are you going to say survives?
Yeah. Mashed
He got all
potato.
that. He didn't even hurt that.
Yeah.
Whoa, that's
Dead.
cool.
Screw that.
Just
Yeah.
Yeah. Mate, you give me a banging headache with that.
And the ice lad.
Got any paracheese, mate?
kills.
Yeah. My fucking armpit kills.
Like, it's one of them
Imagine if
things.
he actually said that after getting shot in the head.
My fucking armpit kills. Someone get me the stun gun.
Oh, I love Jackass.
I can't wait for that. I hope it's as dumb as the other ones.
Can we watch the other 3? And,
Yeah.
And
A
2.5,
marathon.
And
3.5.
3.5, yeah, man.
Did
They're
you,
so good.
before we do it.
Do you remember the ball shots when we first saw that in Jackass 3?
Is
Like,
that 3, that?
I think it was the end of 3.
This is such a satisfying thing.
Like-
He must have taken hours
Yeah.
to get it.
Yeah,
Well,
that,
imagine that.
that stadium one. It's like one from
Yeah.
the top to the very
Yeah.
bottom.
Or the fucking Ferris wheel one. They go around and just went.
Yeah, but just imagine that, just spending a week doing that
Yeah.
filming.
It'd be so fun.
Hitting Harvey in the balls for a
To be
week.
fair, like we had our own taste of it, like just going to the Phoenix and kicking one of our mates in the head.
Yeah, I mean, we had
Oh,
the budget version.
Fuck.
But like most people can't say that they did that.
I have a spare jet engine if you want to try. If you want to
Yeah.
recreate that.
That'd be fucking brilliant.
Take it on Phoenix.
Yeah. Phoenix was literally like a
Let's
playground.
drive it
Wasn't it?
down.
You used to go out every day. Every day we were out.
I remember when you were like, you found I don't know whose moped it was, but I think we were.
Stole Hudson's.
Yeah, you just literally went for a joyride on Phoenix with it.
That's the first time I've ever rode anything on the road.
Yeah.
Bad idea.
You went down that hill in a ped.
Zero knowledge of roads.
Yeah.
I could have been on the wrong side for all I knew.
Oh, you actually? I didn't know you drove on the road.
Yeah, I went all the way up and then down and was on the junction part. I thought, oh shit, I've never been on the junction before.
Yeah.
What do I do? I thought, oh shit, I've never rode one of these before. How do I turn it?
Yeah.
This is not, well, it is. It
Yeah.
is, but not for your first time.
Yeah, that's true.
I was doing this. I think you got to do that as well. And then you got to flip it.
Yeah.
You got to stick
Bar
your foot.
spin,
I
mate.
think you got to
Do
stick
the
your
bar-
foot in the wheel as
bar
well.
spinning.
What's your foot jamming in fucking moped?
At 50 mile an hour.
Yeah.
No.
Did I do it?
I think I lost a bit of skin.
Yeah.
Did I blink?
Why'd you let go? I have no leg.
Should we go through the years and try and remember like, the best film of that year? Because I think if this is the end of 13,
Oh, I'm so bad with years.
that's what I mean. That's why I am. I thought you know,
14.
if together we might come up with it. 14. I can't remember. I know other guys was 2012. I think that was.
I
the
love
film.
the other guy. That's such a fucking good film.
Dirty
That-
Mike and the boys.
Yeah.
An
it's
eel's
actually-
The
vagina.
best scene is the one where they get to where they hand the car into the what's it called? Like the guy who inspects it all to get evidence.
Oh,
or
like the
whatever.
crime scene.
Yeah,
fucking-
like the forensics guy or whatever. And he's like, pretty sure this is human shit. I'm 98% sure. We're gonna take it down to the lab and do some tests, but pretty sure this is human shit.
This is how someone shoved a fish right up the air vents.
A bunch of homeless dudes had a orgy in the back.
They left this note for you.
Yeah.
Dirty Mike and the boys.
Yeah.
He's
Oh,
fucking
man.
genius.
There's
man.
an eels. No, what was it?
You have to get that bit.
I'll get it on my phone.
Fucking far away. There's so
Yeah.
many good
An
lines.
eel's vagina. What even does that
It's
look
not the way
like?
he says it and just outright bursts out laughing.
Yeah, I know. Well, so
I
that's
fucking tell him to shoot his fucking gun in the office as well.
Yeah.
What do you call
Yeah,
it?
despot. That's not a real thing, though.
They give him a fucking wooden gun, don't they?
Is that Adam McKay? That
I don't care. Yeah. So
dialogue on that is
So-
so good.
him and Will Ferrell are exec producers in Succession, on my favourite show.
Oh,
now.
really?
And
But they did that film that we watched, didn't they? What was it? The most recent one. That's probably why he's not done a film. You know.
what?
What was it
He
called?
did The Big Short.
No,
Big Short.
the last Will Ferrell comedy film with.
It was Ryan Gosling.
That was a
and-
good
I think I've
film,
seen The Big Short.
Yeah, it's about like the Wall Street.
That was
Yeah,
2015,
yeah.
I think.
Yeah.
Wasn't it?
Have you seen War Dogs?
No,
Yeah.
I haven't. Yeah, that's not
That's
what's
fucking
in it.
so good, man.
That's got Miles Tyler in it. Miles.
Yeah.
Shit.
John Hill.
John
John
Hill,
Hill, well, yeah.
When he was fat.
Yeah.
Listen to
Have you seen the
No,
trailer?
I'm thinking of the proper shit film. It's the last one Will Ferrell did, the comedy one. Is it Sherlock Holmes? It might have
Oh
been.
yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
so
yeah.
bad.
That
Honestly-
was, that was a flop because it was Adam
We
McKay,
had
wasn't it?
Most people in the cinema because we went to watch cinema, they walked out, didn't they?
Yeah, a lot of people.
He
walked
walked
out.
out. I was like, what the fuck?
I remember watching it. I was like, "Fuck me, it's
It
terrible."
was. It was just fart jokes.
They left her under an overpass for the night.
You find anything?
Yeah, we found a lot of stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Bodily fluid and hair samples, we determined that a bunch of old homeless dudes had an orgy in the car.
Oh, God.
Yeah. You know what that's called when they do that in there? It's called a soup kitchen.
I didn't need
Long
to tell
after
him that.
A mama raccoon came along and gave birth on the floor. Placenta blew out all over the back window there. Yeah, and then to top it all off, some joker comes along, takes himself a nifty little dump. I think he knew you guys were cops, because this is what I would call a spite shit.
Determine all of that from the hair and fluid samples.
Oh yeah.
What about fingerprints? You find any fingerprints?
Nope. Couldn't get a one. Found a cell phone.
Yeah, that's mine. Any signs of a struggle or spent shells?
No, believe me, everybody that was in on this orgy was more than willing. In fact, they even left you a note here. Thanks for the F-Shack. Love Dirty Mike and the boys. Here's something we found. We found about a dozen unscratched lottery tickets.
A junkie can go down a
They're not
20-story
all of
zip
them.
line.
No,
How
there's
you
loads.
fellas doing?
This is Adam
We're about
McKay
to
now.
have us a little screw party in this red Prius over here if you want to join us.
No, you're not going anywhere near that Prius, okay?
Here's what we're talking about. We're talking about a bunch of hobos with fingers in each other's pooper. A stranger's car with talk radio playing really loud. It's going to be a nice evening.
Well, we're not participating in that. We have no interest.
Let me rephrase it. We got a jar of old mustard, and we got a poodle, and we're just going to get in there, and we're going to put some D's in some A's.
Hey, are you Dirty Mike and the boys?
How you know who we are?
You left a note in that car. Police shithead.
He's a copper. We got to go.
Oh, what if I would one of these? Just fish up the vent.
Yeah, I'll find it. I'm gonna find it, Chris. Oh no.
Fucking genius.
Dirty Mike.
I've missed some fucking. That's like
That comedy.
era. Nothing like that at the minute. Like
Don't
nothing
bring out
new.
comedy films like that anymore.
No, fucking. There's so many.
I'm trying to think of one now, actually.
Like, there's nothing really. It's very rare you get like a proper funny film now that comes out. Like
So
actually,
I'm actually trying to think of one that
it's like we've just hit the era of fucking redoing films.
Hollywood have fucked it up, really,
Yeah.
haven't they? Modern day films are shit.
I don't know if COVID's fucked it a bit. It's like they went hard on like superhero films and they went hard on
Well, it's
fucking-
all this diversity now as well, isn't it? Which is really sort of messing.
Yeah, it's fucked comedy up. Big
And
time.
that, yeah. But it's like you can't have this if you don't have this requirement, and it just sort of makes the film.
So it's like
It's in your
I
face
just
as well.
want some dumb shit. I didn't take to the whole. I think Man of Steel. I remember I was watching Man of Steel. That fucking terrible.
Yeah, it was just destruction.
That sucks.
Yeah.
CGI
Oh.
destruction.
What were we saying when we watched which film was it recently? It was Eternals, wasn't it? And we were just laughing the amount of times when
Oh yeah.
it was the guy who does the laser eye thing, but we just the way he just goes with his and Superman does it all the time, but we were just pissing ourselves like. But imagine it like he's trying to get into like normal life, and it's like goes for a job interview or something. They don't get it, and he goes. Just because it's so aggressive, the face is so funny.
Just literally kills him, leaves a hole in the wall. And
Yeah.
Fucking 3 buildings down as well.
But even like there's just no comedy film. Like we were saying like there's nothing now. Like
Yeah.
that era of like
was
the
trying
other
to-
guys.
Well, no,
and this
yeah.
is the end.
Trying to
There's
think of
nothing.
one. Genuine funny film.
Like that come out in the past like 2 years.
Well, there's no one that does it. You think the people that do it are the ones that did it, and they're doing dramas and stuff now.
Yeah.
There isn't anyone like new.
I reckon no one's daring enough to do it. They're a bit worried if it'll get cancelled.
Yeah.
Cancel culture's out
Get
there
like backlash on it. It's fucking shit.
Well,
Yeah.
there is
for not being diverse enough.
this program, People Just Do Nothing. You might have heard of it on
I've heard of
Netflix.
it.
They've done a film. They're like London based, and they do like a lot of it's like mockumentary based stuff, like based on like The Office. Their stuff's pretty funny, but they were just on like a comedy I did in Liverpool, and that I think is good. I think that's like the new style of comedy,
Yeah.
the mockumentary stuff.
Woke comedy.
Well, no, it's it's genuine. It's not like manufactured in a way that it's for the present day. I just think that's the new wave. I think.
Yeah, but that's what comedy is, pushing the boundaries of things
I
you
know,
don't have to
I know.
say.
Yeah.
I do like the mockumentary style though. Like, I did like The Office. And I did like.
But you're not
There's no gambles anymore.
loved it.
You're right.
You're not allowed them anymore.
No.
There's no gambles,
Yeah.
but that's what comedy is.
Yeah.
Down to the T.
Well, that's what I mean. Like they, like,
Just
all
being
the
outrageous, isn't it?
all
Yeah.
the comedians getting
Pushing the boundaries.
all the comedians getting put down. The ones that are trying to push the boundaries, like
True.
Dave Chappelle.
Can't do
Dave
anything.
Chappelle, yeah. That's
His-
right.
His
Yeah.
specials are fucking brilliant.
They're getting cancelled. They're on their own
Yeah.
game.
But it's like he shows that like they got like the stuff that wasn't that they take off Netflix that was
Yeah.
on it
Yeah, there was, yeah.
because they're not allowed to.
Because
Yeah.
someone's made it noticeable and thought, I'm gonna fucking make a
Like
deal of this.
we always said it, but Little Britain's that prime example.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Come find me prime.
But it's
example.
annoying because they have to acknowledge it to not look bad.
Yeah.
And if they don't, then they look bad.
So
So,
we should just turn around and go, look, it's a show that happened 10 years ago.
yeah, we can't do anything about
It's
it.
funny.
If only there was some sort of agreement and like in
There will
the, in
be.
the
I think
description saying we can't get rid of it.
I think everything works in phases. There'll be like a new sort of law or understanding of it, because the reason why they're getting shut down is because of a select group of people that are like kicking off about it. But once
Yeah, but
Once they
fucking hell, it's
sort
been
of-
going on for a while now.
yeah,
Yeah.
but things like
It
that do.
seems to be changing. Seems to be going
Yeah.
in their favour.
But it's just.
Well, even people starting to point out James Bond now. Be like, oh,
Well,
he's
what
just
deformity-
sexist and like.
Yeah, did you see what they say about the deformities and stuff? You know, because thing you had one
Yeah.
eye. That was annoying. Stop using deformities for bad guys.
Yeah, like they're all.
That's what makes them bad
Yeah.
guys. It's like
Yeah.
it's genuine.
Yeah.
it makes it feel more for the character and
Yeah.
stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you're the bad guy looking like.
It's like the world's
proper
against
fit,
it.
isn't
Yeah,
like-
just gonna be like, no.
Just James Bond.
Yeah,
Yeah.
fucking The Rock. Did you want to see who else played fucking James Bond? The Rock. I just
Oh,
commented and saying, no.
Yeah, imagine that.
They reckon Henry Cavill, don't they?
I would love that.
It would be really good,
But-
but the fact that he's also Superman.
and The
American.
Witcher.
Yeah, and American.
It's just, but
But
he's
he'd be,
so
He'd
good.
be such a good Bond, but
They wouldn't
he's
do it.
American.
They purely wouldn't do it for that
What
reason.
about Tom Hardy? Do you reckon he's too
I
too big of a
I
name?
just don't think
No, because he's not
right.
posh enough. He's got too much of
Yeah.
a smuggy, like.
I
He's too much of a tough guy. You what, mate?
Yeah,
Cock
yeah.
me.
yeah.
Instead of punching them and kicking him, or just nut
Think
everyone.
of all his roles. He's
Yeah.
portrayed it. You know, like one of the
Mhm.
legends.
I'd
the
like to
Crane
see
twins.
Tom Hiddleston do it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
someone like that.
Because
Or the
he's
bodyguard
good.
guy.
Richard
Yeah.
Madden, yeah.
They'll do someone
Yeah.
you really underrated. They'll do someone who's not big.
Yeah, I think I agree.
They do,
Like,
they
Daniel
always
Craig
do.
wasn't
He
that
wasn't,
big.
yeah.
I'd hope. That's what I hope, because watching Eternals
All of them haven't
and
been.
the fact that they cast A-listers for every role,
Mm.
like that kind of took me out of it a
That's
bit.
what
So
Marvel do though.
if they cast like
Yeah,
them,
you
if
need
they cast
fresh.
if they cast The Rock as James Bond, that would be the worst decision
Marvel's
of all
different
time.
now because the actors that they're there to play the character.
Yeah,
and
that's-
people are there to see the
yeah.
character, not the actor anymore.
Yeah, that's true.
That's why Marvel's sort of
Yeah,
dipping.
it's good. It's a good topic of conversation, but I don't think they'll name Bond for a good year or
But
two.
like you said,
There's
Tom
no question
Hiddleston,
to that. Yeah,
that would have been good.
I've always thought Tom Hiddleston.
But he needs to get big.
Since
But-
he did the Night Manager. Have you seen the Night Manager?
No, I want to watch
No,
it.
it's an ITV one. Wasn't it?
Wow.
Crop film.
Honestly, watch. It's on Amazon.
Yeah,
Oh, actually,
Please watch it, please, because
Yeah.
it's so good. And that,
I remember it
for
being
me,
on that. That was like
that's why he can do Bond.
that was like his first thing, wasn't it? One of his first big things. Or something.
Yeah, I think so. It was just a TV, just a one-off
it
series.
was an ITV, wasn't it?
I think the BBC,
Oh,
because
Yeah, I
Hugh Laurie's in
remember.
it as well.
Right.
Oh, imagine Hugh Laurie. as
It's
Bond.
honestly, go home tonight, put the first episode
Yeah.
on. The problem is you'll watch all 6 of them.
Was it like that?
Yeah.
It was
you
abroad,
might do
isn't
that.
it? Set abroad.
Yeah, it's set in like
Well, it's-
Spain.
Night Manager.
Yeah. Quality. It's such a good story.
Remember the hype for it, yeah.
They're hour-long episodes. It's only like 6 episodes.
Yeah.
But
That's the
you,
good thing about
Is it like
British
drama?
TVs,
Is it
yeah.
Yeah.
Proper drama.
but you watch first one and then you're like, right, I want to, and then you just keep. You all of a sudden you watch all of them.
I
I
do-
do like it.
But like really good.
I do have a gut feeling that they'll wait for a few years and then
They
get
will.
someone really young.
Well,
I don't think they'll get anyone
they'll
that's.
get someone young, yeah.
They'll want someone-
Tom Holland,
I'm about to
yeah.
say Tom Holland.
He's
That-
already been put up to thing.
Really?
Yeah, they said he's in talks, but he won't.
I think
But-
he's a bit too small.
He's too small, yeah.
Yeah.
He looks too young. I mean, he's
Yeah.
playing Spider-Man at 17,
Yeah.
so...
But he's a
Jesus Christ.
perfect Spider-Man.
Yeah.
He's,
But he's not right for
yeah.
thingy yet.
He's portraying Spider-Man at the age of 16, that's what I mean. He's not going to be able to play James Bond and a young man of 30 or something.
Yeah.
I think he would be good.
Yeah.
I think he would be good as Eternals. That
Yeah.
he'd be mint.
Imagine Bond with
Beam
them powers.
eyes.
Yeah.
What
Bond
We-
with their
We
powers.
were
what
saying
is
like
he though? Is he Irish? Or Scottish?
Scottish or Irish, one or two. We were saying if you watched
He'd be
Eternals.
mint, him.
No.
Well, so the character's called Icarus, and Icarus was known because he flew too close to the sun or something. And we said, imagine when he flew to the sun, he went like that because he couldn't, like, it was that bright.
Pretty much did.
oh, it's so
He pretty
fucking
much
bright
did,
that
pal.
Get someone fucking mad. Get like Matt Myers in for it.
mate. Yeah, or Nick Frost.
In fact,
No, David Mitchell would be fucking funny.
episode of 4. Imagine.
too bloody hard.
Frog.
Down, shrink down.
Swap in the film Halloween and Austin Powers, Matt Myers.
Yes.
Imagine that.
Austin
ultimate
Powers
crossover,
in a horror film.
Fucking hell.
He's
Michael Myers in Austin Powers,
you
though.
know, like in like a Halloween when he's like
Yeah,
in the
mate,
garden and then that is like the laundry moving and he's like still behind it. He's just Austin Powers.
Yeah.
Movie baby.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Shagging
That's the
Alec.
thing. That's the topic of conversation that will always be funny, of just adding people into
Yeah.
other things. Like one I came up with was Great Carly in The Office. So like, in my mind, he's there on work experience. He's there. He's got his shirt off. He's got his shirt off still. He's like 6'7", and then you just hear him every now and again when everyone's typing. He just goes, "No!" And he just like throws like fucking a printer at someone's head.
He's over 7 foot, him, you know.
Yeah.
Massive.
What's that video of him on the bike?
Kind
Did
of
you
a
see
heart
that
attack.
recently? It's just some video of him in like India on some fucking like bike that's got like half a wheel and he's just riding it like that. It's like looks like he's on a kid's bike.
7 foot.
Yeah, he's fucking massive.
What a god.
Mm.
What a fucking geezer.
He literally is on Mount Rushmore.
What other
He's one of the
crossovers would you
faces.
like to see?
I need to. Oh,
Well, still my favourite
should've
one
asked me
ever
for this,
is
wouldn't
what,
In fact, like if you can take someone from another and swap them over,
and everything be the same.
yeah.
Yeah, that's the whole point. And like, my favourite one will always be what my brother said, and it was Captain America: Civil War is the film. And the scene is when the lift is going down and everyone
Oh.
gets in.
Mm.
But the last fall, King Theoden gets in on his horse.
On his horse.
On his horse. And then when the fight starts, imagine that. The fucking horse. And like he's got his horn as well. He goes... Honestly, it'd be
How many guys were in that lift?
about
as well?
12. But I said as
How
well...
was that scene?
I
Like,
said the horse is like the best horse ever, so it's going to be tall. Theoden's going to have to duck to get in.
that's all I can imagine. Yeah, I can
That made me laugh so hard.
It's a proper stallion as well. No chance he's getting in there.
I'm trying to think of other ones, but like... Oh yeah, that was another one. It was the film Marley and Me, but had Smaug from The Hobbit, the
I've
dragon.
seen that, you know.
You ever seen Marley and Me?
I've not watched it either.
Fucking,
Isn't it a bit depressing?
bit depressing, fucking hell, it's heartbreaking.
That's why I don't do that.
I wouldn't watch that.
Bad.
I don't want to kill someone.
Will kill you so hard.
Mrs. Doubtfire's the first I'll go.
Well, I was a shock. You know, it's a bloke.
What?
Did you know it's a film?
Yeah. Right, here we go. This transitions into my first Would You Rather.
Okay.
I know it from memory, but I'll read it out anyway.
Prove it.
Yeah, mate. Would you rather shag the bottom half of Hulk Hogan and top half of Emma Stone, or the bottom half of Emma Stone and the top half of Hulk Hogan?
Oh, that's so bad, but it's so hard.
I think logically the bottom half of Emma Stone would be more sensible.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but then you got Hulk Hogan's face looking at you.
Brother.
Yeah.
Shit,
Like
yeah.
that.
I forgot about that.
Back to that again.
Do you have to like look at it?
That's what I mean.
Yeah, the whole time.
Yeah, like-
you
cover
can be
him up.
smart about it.
Just cover him up.
You can be smart about it. Yeah.
How can you be smart about that
Yeah,
situation?
we'll say do the bottom half Emma Stone and then just wrap the top, like put the.
Just duvet.
Yeah, exactly.
It's good. Give
Yeah.
it to the brother.
Oh hell yeah!
How weird would that,
Hulkamania. Shh.
how
Emma,
weird
shut
would that
up.
look anyway? Just that
Yeah.
going from that
60-year-old man who's still ripped.
to a small tender female.
Yeah.
Are you kidding?
You know what I'd do? I'd just do both halves Hulk Hogan.
I just want to.
Can I have two hard bottoms?
Yeah.
Hogan, please.
My other one that I came up with, right, so... Would you rather go back to Monty and do a 40-minute ballerina dance in front of everyone on stage,
Oh, fucking
or get hit by a car at 25 mile an hour?
Get it by a car. I won't get hit by a
I
car.
don't really want
Alright, I'll up it 40 mile an hour.
Yeah, hit me.
You know the
Up
chance.
it to 50.
Well, imagine that.
You
like,
ain't surviving.
imagine that assembly hall full of everyone and Danny's doing a 40-minute ballerina dance.
That's a lot.
That's a lot of
time.
minutes.
I think
You've got to
is
make
that.
it look good, or just get hit by a car at
Full
40.
pink,
Man.
the full pink dress. as
Yeah,
well.
exactly. But like everyone's there. It's like a proper event.
Well,
Sold
no, 'cause
out.
they've been there to. They're
So-
there to see him. They've
That's
paid
what-
to see him.
That's what I mean.
Paid to see this.
Yeah.
I mean, people are going
Who
to.
know who like the other guys?
People are not going to pay to see you 6 feet under, are they? Or in a hospital.
I wonder it post fucking car crash.
Both. Yeah, all these would you rather's is I'd rather do both.
If that fucking, do you remember that really weird video that was on the internet years ago? And it's like the guy with the fucking crutch.
Yeah, just banging on the
Banging
thing.
it.
Yeah. Who does that?
I remember that video, yeah.
It's like
So
art. Yeah.
weird.
I watched a lot of Ted Krusty's the other day, and I can't stop like. Right then, Don.
Right then, Joe.
Yeah.
Invisible cheese wire.
Jesus.
Was it
Right.
the toilet roll one? Jesus! Jesus! Does he still make them?
No,
No.
I think he must be dead.
He's just grown up, I think. Something we never done. No time for that.
Would you rather have to watch Boris Johnson's shit every time he goes for a shit, or wear high heels all the time?
I'm a fan of
Oh
high heels.
man, I bet that man grunts when he poos.
But like, it'd be anywhere you are, just you won't be able to know. Like, it goes on your phone, you have to watch it or something. I don't know.
Live streaming.
Yeah. But it must get
Yeah,
annoying that.
every time that actual.
What view is it?
If he's having a shit, you will know about
All of
it,
them.
and you will see it.
Yeah.
You'll get
4K.
yeah. You'll get yeah.
Well, like, imagine that. Like,
Imagine he has a shit, so you got to watch about 6 times.
No, but like, we'll go for a walk today in the Lake District, and you're like, oh, I've got to wear heels.
There's more as well. You get like the added scent of his shit.
Yeah. Well, you have to drive to his every time, no matter where you
Oh,
are.
I've got a better idea.
Hold it in!
How many shits he has at the end of the week, he's all gathered up into like a bucket, just gets delivered to your house.
Yeah.
You got to scran it.
Solved on the time.
Yeah. I'll do that, mate. Well done.
Boris
Yeah.
poop.
Oh man, that's rough.
Yeah. Most of these are rough, to be honest.
I suppose they have to be, don't
This is the worst one. I don't know if this makes any sense. Would you rather have to do a roly-poly every time somebody says the word "and," or slap your mum in the face every Tuesday?
How hard?
Yeah, I mean, 6 out of 10. So you're just chatting with someone and they say,
But I want to do it
Yeah.
9!
I don't know.
one bop.
Imagine how many roller poles you have to do a day.
I know.
I'm a teacher in front of the class, and
Or you could just like build them up throughout the day and just be
Stick
like,
them
right,
on.
yeah, I've got to do 96 roly-polies when I get home. Like,
Well, you could have a little poison dart on them things at the back. And
yeah. Doesn't count if they're dead.
you can't say "and" again.
like, think of how many times you say "and" a day.
It's rough, isn't it?
That's a
I don't
fucking
reckon
lot.
that's the most used though. No, I think. What is it?
Imagine how many like
There is
bleeps.
one, isn't it? A or two. One of them is.
Probably.
Or the. No,
No,
the.
it's the, I think.
The.
Or
Yeah. If you're from Blackpool, you say,
what is it? I looked at it the other day actually.
What?
What was the most?
Right then. What's that then? This is going to be the entire podcast, just loops. Just,
Cheeseburger.
yeah. Honestly, I'm still blagged at. I can't think of any movies that came out in 2014.
I can't. I'm really bad with like years for films.
Well, 2015 obviously there's Star Wars and that's
Let's
right.
have a look.
Yeah, go on. Google. We'll go through the years and we'll see which ones stand out.
I'm fucking.
But you will be like, oh my god, oh my god.
Hmm.
So the big ones. Okay, no, there's not much. Lucy, John Wick. I didn't watch that.
John Wick was fucking awesome.
It was. Oh, Equalizer.
I've not seen
No.
Equalizers,
You
you
know,
know.
like Edge of Tomorrow.
That was
That
alright,
was a
man.
fat film.
Yeah.
How decent.
It's like
Do you remember
fucking
that?
Groundhog Day.
Yeah. Do you remember Oblivion as well?
Yeah,
I
that was
didn't watch
pretty
that
good.
one with you.
Another Tom Cruise
Yeah.
banger.
Taken 3. The
Taken-
first Kingsman.
Oh,
Kingsman was so good.
see, like things
I remember
like
the
that.
hype for that.
Things
that
like
was
that, you'll
fucking
see.
awesome.
Like Taken 3, that was the last of a franchise, so it's an end of an era. But like Kingsman, that started a new era, and like that new one's coming out soon, isn't it? The King's
Yeah,
Man.
it's Kingsman, yes.
Oh, was
Lings
another one?
Can.
I was waiting
Like
for
a
this.
prequel.
Fucking
really?
waiting for this to come.
Go on.
Expendables 3.
Oh no.
This was the one as well. Track him, bind him,
Yeah,
kill him,
yeah.
kiss him, rape him.
It's so bad.
They're doing a new one, you know.
Are they?
They're filming it now,
If it's not R-rated, I'm not watching it.
but it's got the
It's-
original
This was
one.
like
in
a
it.
13, and it was so shit.
The first one was terrible. In fact, all of them were terrible.
Well, they were funny to watch because it was just ridiculous.
Yeah. It's like, let's just make the most
300.
outrageous action
Yeah.
film we can. With
300.
almost everyone in it.
Yeah.
Oh no, number 2.
Yeah.
There's a number 2.
302. I've not seen the first 299.
Jesus. Ooh. X-Men.
I have.
X-Men Days of Future Past. That was probably the film of the year.
Yeah.
X-Men, man. They're good films.
That was like The Interview.
Oh, what a film.
Yes.
I love
Yeah.
that film,
That's
man.
the comedy film of the year.
See, like, yeah,
Oh, amazing.
Rogan and Franco, they're like,
Oh wait, here
So
we go.
good. I
We're
think
in,
they're very much arguing.
we're in the
Yeah.
peak of the end of the year here. The Amazing Spider-Man 2 and The Hobbit. The
Ooh.
last
Oh,
one.
man.
yeah,
The
'cause it was
last one.
2012,
Five
13, and
Armies.
14, wasn't it?
Yeah, 5 Armies.
That was good, but it wasn't.
I thought it was.
The hype was too much for
Ooh,
it.
the first
Yeah,
Hunger
The
Games.
Hobbit
oh,
was
no, it
never
wasn't
going to
for-
reach it to Lord of
No.
the Rings, though, was it?
A Hunger Games was out.
Yeah, I never really got into the Hunger Games.
Captain America.
You watch the first one and then it's like
Yeah,
that
yeah.
sound.
Yeah, I watched them all. You got shit after.
I watched the Maze Runners. They were
Yeah.
sort
I
of
watched
the same.
number one. It's got weird eyebrows in it, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Will Planner. Panther.
Well, that's the thing. Like these,
American. Captain America, sorry. That was
well,
it.
these were the years that we
22
just saw
Jump
every
Street.
film. Like nowadays, we're missing a lot
Yeah.
of films just
Yeah,
because
we
of
did.
the nature
Literally,
of
just,
it
we watched
Ride Along.
every week. No
all.
matter
Ride Along,
what.
yeah. I remember that.
Yeah.
Ride Along was
Mm.
fucking well
Right.
funny.
It was a good.
22
Like,
Jump Street. I wanted
Jump Street films.
That was another golden film, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Just golden cast,
Yeah.
golden story,
Fucking
golden dialogue.
Channing
22,
Tatum.
man.
Channing Tatum. That was his like his first
Yeah.
delve into comedy. That one. It's
Channing
fucking
Tatum,
brilliant.
yeah.
When he goes into the school band and he's like, "That's so tight," and he runs through that symbol, doesn't he?
Is that
When-
something
that's
like
when
they're
they're high,
all one
innit?
strapping, dude? They're all one strapping. Oh, they're two strapping.
Oh, and they're doing that like just gurning out to that guy.
Oh, it's the two stories. It's when they did that.
I fucking.
Two story, the Jonah Hill and James Franco one, 2015. This is
Oh yeah,
the shit one.
yeah, I remember that.
Fucking hell, that's gone fast. That's
Yeah, so there's a new have you seen the
Spotlight.
trailer for the new Netflix one called Don't Look Up?
no.
Right, Google that now and Google the cast of it because it's Adam McKay. But wait until you see the cast in it. One main person being Matthew Perry,
Oh really?
Who's
Well,
that?
Chandler.
Oh, no, I'm joking. Just a bit.
Well,
Joey.
He's just a bit wash up, isn't
Yeah, but even still, it's just if you just
He's been
If-
very quiet. Hasn't
if you just have like a little walking
he?
role. in the
Timothy
back.
Chalamet, Leonardo, Jennifer Lawrence, Jonah Hill, Kate Blanchett, Meryl Streep, Ariana Grande, Ron Perlman, my man,
It's just a ridiculous cast, but it's
Kid Cudi.
it's meant to be a pretty good film. Well,
Oh,
they
there
tell
is
us
an all-star cast here.
Jonah Hill had a lot of good films in a row, like Wolf of Wall Street as well.
Oh, is that that one we've seen the trailer to the Netflix one?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's gonna be weird seeing Leonardo on a Netflix film, isn't it?
Yeah.
He'll be good though.
Do you reckon they'll have Netflix cinemas in the future?
I don't think they need to. I think they're making enough
Like-
money.
Do
I'm
you think-
surprised they don't premiere films though.
Yeah, that's a good point.
Do you think
I mean,
do you think cinemas are going to change in our lifetime massively?
I
I think they'll like die and stuff.
I think they are dying a little bit.
a little bit after COVID, especially.
Yeah.
But
It's
they
like-
didn't really think about it because films just didn't get released. Only the odd
Like
ones
Tenet
did.
in like 1970.
So I wouldn't say the. I think there's too much money in film, in cinema because
Entertainment in it.
yeah. Well, yeah. But that's how they make all the money back, isn't it?
Yeah, and it's gonna take time to get people back into it.
Like these streaming services is good, but like, nothing beats like wanting to go to cinema.
Yeah,
for-
the hype
It's better.
for it.
It's better watching it. So
Yeah, you can't just
Plus for
like
a
pause
Netflix-
it and go for a shit and all go
Plus, for a
in your
Netflix
phone, like-
film, normally you look and you're like, oh, I didn't even know this was out. Unless it's like this,
Yeah.
all-star class, and it's got
I
hype
remember-
for months.
Yeah, I remember like I think it was a year or two ago, just seeing what Adam McKay was doing, and this got announced.
Yeah,
Like-
you don't know with stuff like this. Like, you go on Netflix and you're like, oh, what's this Squid Game?
Yeah.
That's fat Squid
I
Game.
loved it.
Was it you that told me like I really hope they don't do a season 2, and they are?
Of what?
Squid Game
They're not, are they?
Oh,
officially announced.
Is it?
The
to be fair,
creator,
they did
the,
set it up, didn't they? Pretty much.
the creator
They did,
basically
yeah.
went, yeah, loads of people want it, so I got no choice.
He has no script for it though. He's just winging it.
Like
It
Tiger,
took him
Six
10
was-
year to make that script.
So
Tiger
it's gonna
King.
suck.
Have you seen
Yeah,
that?
he'll suck.
Not in the new one.
Like the whole reason that is done a second series, I think, was because it was so well.
It's
received.
supposed to be quite good towards the end.
Yeah.
The second series. But
Was it?
Yeah.
I can't imagine how
From
it
what I've
can be good.
heard. But it gets quite
I
juicy.
can just imagine him prying them questions of stuff they never revealed the first time
Mm.
round. So,
So
how many
episode one.
lions do you have underneath your zoo?
Tigers, yeah, yeah, yeah. Meow.
Yeah.
How many tigers have you shoved up your arse? Question we
They're
all
just,
want
they're
to
just
know.
interviewing the tigers. So, mate, what do you think?
Shove your hand all the way and like that. Stupid bitch.
I tell you what, fucking, I do like at the minute, and you've probably noticed it. The fucking guy playing the piano. I just keep sending you videos on Instagram.
Oh yeah. Oh my God.
He-
Have you shown Don?
Probably not.
You have to go on our messages.
They are so funny. It's just a guy And he literally just plays the piano, but he'll play like the opening. It's like
There's no way to explain it without showing it.
It's 100% our sense of humour. 100%.
You sent me some quality stuff on Instagram, to be fair.
Right, so I'm trying to think which is a good one.
The Thomas the Tank one you sent me first was fucking brilliant.
Alright, let's fucking go back.
I think it's very your humour as well. I hope
It's so good.
Not dry.
Oh shit.
There's so many of them. There is.
Deadpan.
All it does is just shut.
That's all these videos are. Just him shouting.
That's so good.
Quality.
Oh,
Literally, I've sent you so many of
videos
them.
out.
He proper reminds you of Hodgson. What a
Oh,
man.
you made me want to get married.
Pure my sense of humour.
Have to send me him so I can put one in.
understand about men?
Cheeseburgers.
Man.
Oh, good.
Fucking love that guy.
So films coming up, obviously Spider-Man. I can't think of many
Blood and
others.
Flat.
That's gonna be.
I can't believe it took me so long to watch Far From Home.
Yeah, the second one.
Or what? Yeah, Far From Home. Is that the third one? Second one.
Second one. Then,
I don't know.
yeah, Homecoming, Far From Home, No Way Home. So yeah, films and that.
Films that, yeah, we definitely need to do like, so do films every week.
Yeah.
Should
Well,
start in a year. Starting a year. What
Yes.
should we start on? 10.
Well,
No.
no.
Should start on
no.
1970.
Oh, when we were born. Just do 96 to now.
1970.
What was the last film you watched?
Last film I watched. Trying to think. It might actually be
Spider-Man.
Spider-Man, yeah. I also watched it recently. I'm watching a lot of wrestling recently. Like old school wrestling. Yeah.
Nice.
So good.
Well, like,
I've actually
What
found a
years?
real like 2000
Yes.
to like 2005.
they were
Yeah.
so my years was like probably maybe 99 like / 200
Yeah.
to 205 or 206.
So
Saw it in 2004.
yeah, I saw it in 2004, I think, at Manchester. Yeah.
So,
Mad. So
Yeah.
good.
well, like that era of there was at least 20 individuals that would be like the main person now,
Yeah.
like of that quality.
I found like now such a good respect for them.
Yeah.
Fuck, they went through shit. I watched him on last night. It was Shane McMahon versus fucking Kurt Angle, and he froze him. So it was at like a pay per view, and they were gonna throw it. They were throwing it through glass. Shane McMahon, like he suplexed him through glass. It was supposed to be Sugar Class, but they forgot to change it.
What
So-
risk assessment?
He literally fucking suplexes him into it. He hits it, falls down, hits his head on the floor. He gets up and goes, "Do it again." Throws him through it. He's led like unconscious on the other side, bleeding like fucking shitloads. And then Kurt Angle goes, picks him up again. He goes, "Throw him through the other side," and they threw him back through it again.
Mate, honestly,
It's
like
unbelievable.
I was obsessed with it. Like I actually thought Undertaker died because of obviously with that age, and like it was when he was coming back and he was like haunting Kane.
He never
I-
lost
I-
a fight until then, did he?
Pardon?
He never lost a fight until,
No, like
until he fought Finger.
massive deal. But like when Kane had like won a match or something, like one week in SmackDown, like things were like happening, the lights going off, and he was losing his fucking mind, and everyone was like, nah. But like, obviously, like then you don't think there's any people that write it. But imagine being a writer on wrestling,
Mad. They did it so well.
like a 20-year storyline.
So good.
It's hard to fathom, isn't it, really? It's like down to the T as well.
Yeah,
It's like new people coming in,
But also,
Going.
the best things of wrestling fails, them
Yeah,
videos.
it's so funny.
That one I sent you the other day of when Vince McMahon got thrown out the ring. He got thrown over the ring, and then as he went over, his head at the bottom rope, and then bounced back and hit the mat. Yeah. Like, how do you walk away from that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fucking
Dead.
It was only recently when I was a kid and watched it as a kid, my mum and dad always said to me, obviously it's fake blood. It isn't.
No, it's not.
No.
None of it's fake.
Well, even
Yeah,
when people
that's
say
what
it's
I'm
fake,
saying.
Like, they actually cut themselves.
when
part of
people
the
say
job.
it's fake, it's
It's,
fake is the wrong word. It's scripted.
Yeah.
Because if it's fake, then
Unscripted.
they're not jumping
Yeah.
off the ropes. Then
Yeah.
they're doing it all. They're like jumping to precision.
I
They're
won't say
like,
that's scripted. I think that's a bit unscripted. The actual blood coming out.
yeah,
the
the
face.
blood. Yeah.
But I can't believe they literally just cut themselves, don't
Yeah.
they? Just get a little blade and go.
Have you not seen the backyard wrestling before?
Yeah.
Yeah, no holds barred and all that shit.
You do like your cheese graters on the face and stuff.
Yeah,
Many
Steve Austin was probably my favourite.
Well, he's done it.
Yeah.
I thought it was just a red.
Oh no! Oh, actually, backyard wrestling.
It's actual cheese
Yeah.
graters.
Oh
and
no, I've not
flesh,
seen that. No.
And it's actual glass things.
Like proper like
It's like
Just maniacs, isn't it?
it's
actual-
mostly jippos in it that do that.
they're all fucking rednecks. So yeah.
Yeah.
Don't give a fuck.
It's not real gigolos and giglets.
They literally are massive back gardens. Just
Do
you just tell.
Do you remember watching fucking like JBL versus fucking Eddie Guerrero? He fucking Eddie Guerrero cuts himself from like there to like there. He nearly fucking dies. Like literally bleeds out.
Does he do
that
like
much.
catch his head on something?
No, he literally blades. He just goes like that, but he does it
Fucking hell.
too big. And like I've never seen that much. But I don't know how he survived that.
The adrenaline must be like they must come out of it. And
Well, then
be like,
people
oh
shout,
shit! I
don't
broke my arm and I didn't know. Like little things like that.
Honestly, I find it because it's unbelievable how he's even like alive.
My favourite thing
Watch
about JBL is the guy who used to drive him in the limo.
Oh,
I was just thinking, how the fuck's he backing that out of there?
Hornswoggle.
The worst 3-point turn of all
Nothing will
time.
beat Hornswoggle.
Hornswoggle and the boogeyman. The guy who used to eat worms. Like, mate, grow up.
You have kids.
You're a grown man. You're eating
Your
worms.
kid, or do you?
Yeah.
Do you take the kids?
Turns them into worms.
They all.
Oh, I remember. Oh,
right,
shit.
watch right. So he gets a mega chair shot and then he blades after it.
I remember when he died, man. I was fucking sad.
Wait, actually died.
He killed himself.
actually died.
Oh.
Did he kill himself?
from a
No,
blade.
yeah, overdose.
Overdose.
Watch him in a set when he sits up. It's mad.
This is like no.
So, was it because he hit him with the chair and it just hit him
No,
after?
so he hit him with a chair and then he was supposed to blade. So he blades, but that's actual blood.
Oh, so he blades himself.
Yeah.
Oh, they're not fucking. I don't think they realise, do they, how bad it is at the moment?
Yeah, that's not
He
fair.
wrestles for about 15-20 minutes after
So
this.
we don't realise.
And it doesn't, like, honestly,
So then right
it's
now,
mad.
What's it fair? They must, yeah, like, so physically.
now that wouldn't be allowed, that would it?
No, they're not allowed to do it anymore.
As if that's actually what they did, though. When you said blades before, like, I didn't think about it like that.
When he almost died.
Yeah. Like,
I bet he's
for
like.
some reason it's like they cropped this video, but like the ring is just fucking
Yeah,
red.
I'll get
I
a
bet
hot
he's like. I
one.
bet he's like. I can't see.
Insane. Like, he actually, like, full on nearly dies.
He
Well, like,
passed out.
But the element of like the touring that they used to do, like Steve Austin, his podcast where he talks about like how much they toured and how many days a year they worked and
That
stuff.
was an easy job, was it?
No,
Insane.
I mean, they are actors, but they don't get paid loads in the show. They're
No.
like Steve Austin or Undertaker or.
I
What happened to
don't
Rey Mysterio?
He's still in it. His son's in it.
His son's in it, but
His
he's nothing like him, is he? I've
No.
seen
No,
his
he's
son
like taller, isn't he? But
yeah, and he doesn't wear a mask, a gimp mask,
yeah, exactly. Yeah,
or a Latino mask.
it's like, oh, Dad, what did you do when you were? What would you do for work? I wore a gimp mask. And wrestled many.
But recently they did a tag team. It was fat. It was like
Mm.
back in the day.
Sick.
Except for it was weird because it was like his dad, a fully grown man, just wearing a gimp suit.
Imagine watching your dad get battered, like by the Undertaker.
That rarely happened with Rey Mysterio.
No.
He just flipping everywhere
Yeah.
on him.
It's fucking
Little
insane.
5-foot hobbit, just flipping everywhere.
Some of the favourite like matches that I've seen, though, like the Elimination Chambers, they were meant
Yeah.
like Goldberg. and
Batista
that.
was almost my favourite.
Batista
Oh,
was-
So it was pretty cool that it turned out to be a badass director,
Yeah,
actor.
actor.
Sorry,
A lot of them do that.
fucking
Like
mint actor. It's like the ones that I've got. I'm thinking about John Cena, The Rock. They're not really great actors, are they?
No,
Thingy is, but Dave Bautista, he can do
he's a
more
bit
than
more
one role.
dynamic. Yeah,
Dynamic, yeah.
Yeah.
Think of how many roles he's done and big films. Done fucking Blade Runner, Dune.
yeah.
He's in the Marvel films.
Do you remember Longest Yard?
What film that is?
It had
Joey
a few.
Diaz.
Yeah,
There's
Joey
so many
Diaz,
wrestlers in it.
Steve Austin, Goldberg,
Great Khali.
Great
I
Khali.
don't realise how many films he's in Joey Diaz.
Yeah.
You say Goldberg.
Yeah, I did. I was about to say him again as well. But yeah, like
Who's the guy
I'm
who's
sure
like
there was more.
not a wrestler in
That's
that
what
now? Is it Sandberg? Or is it? Who's it?
Sandman.
Andy.
No.
No. Who is it? Adam Sandler.
Chris Rock.
Burt Reynolds.
Oh, fucking
Vince-
Kevin Nash.
Oh yeah,
He was in it as well because he was the one who took them pills and
Yeah.
looking like a woman. And he's like, when he gets taken off her, and he's like, "Shut up! They're all trying very hard."
You don't see these guys much often now, do you?
That's a quality film, man.
Yeah.
So funny.
Rob Schneider.
Yeah,
Well,
Terry
Yeah.
Crews.
Oh yeah.
very B-listers.
Yeah, it was a class film.
Fucking getting cheeseburger.
Cheeseburger ready. I got the fries that'll cross your eyes.
That was a very average film.
Man. I think he's Joey Diaz. But he's so good on fucking The Cabin.
Mm.
Burt
I've
Kreischer.
never seen him live.
Mm-hmm. I've seen Burt Kreischer and Joe Diaz. Yeah, we saw Joe Diaz in LA, didn't we?
Yeah. Fun.
Like
Comedy
this
store.
close.
Yeah.
Mint.
When we got to the comedy store, right? Remember that box? Weed box.
Yeah.
Right, there's this massive wooden box and we're going to give this to a random person in the crowd. What was in that box? It was like
All
three ready rolled blunts, about an ounce of weed.
Man.
There was just so many accessories.
There was a table next to us, wasn't it? It was two old.
It was two old ladies, yeah, that got it.
They won it.
They just
Yeah.
got it just for free.
I want to go back to the comedy store.
Mate, it was like a proper wooden chest as well. You know, like a proper
Yeah.
smoker's chest. I was like, I wouldn't be able to get it back, but
You could have a good time at your house.
yeah, we could have. We
Imagine.
got it anyway, didn't we?
Hmm.
Did you?
Yeah.
It's legal, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, the guy whose Airbnb we stayed at, we watched the Super Bowl, which we didn't even realise it was
Yeah,
on.
you invited us round.
We stayed in LA when the Super Bowl was on.
The
He was like,
full
having a party.
experience.
And that guy who was like, he had two of his mates around. One of them was like a proper surfer dude, and the
Where
other
were they
one,
from?
the other one was like
Central
Oklahoma.
America.
He's like, yeah, I'm a storm chaser. I go chase tornadoes and the
Yes,
stuff. And I'm
he
like,
said this.
yeah, I go Anki Park, mate, and do cartwheels. You've got a better life than me.
Because remember, we were showing him like how big LA is compared to Blackpool.
Yeah.
The square radius. It's just Blackpool's just a dot.
Well, California's like the same size as the UK, isn't it?
Is
I
it?
think it was.
I'm pretty
yeah,
sure it
it's that
is.
State or close to it.
Mad,
That's what it said on Google.
We're a tiny nation.
Yeah.
Tiny nation.
But conquered the world.
We're
Yeah.
fucking mad.
Look at the flags. All flags in most
Same like-
most of them.
Sport and shit. We're fucking mint at all
Yeah.
at a lot of sports, but we're
We-
tiny. We shouldn't be.
We've created most things.
Yeah.
We created
Words.
the Industrial
Yeah.
Revolution.
Cool.
We literally created
We created carling.
created oil. We're the reason for fucking up this planet.
Yeah.
We're behind
Coal.
everything.
Who created horses?
Coal, fabric. We did it.
Horses.
We literally started everything.
Yeah.
We didn't start the war
We
though.
invented the horse.
Yeah.
It is actually mad how much history England have got. We ruled the world for 400 years as well.
Mm-hmm.
We gave it back. We didn't even fucking.
I know, we
it
had
was
to.
Like, no, yeah,
We
it's
did.
just
The
like,
little parts. I know.
Let's have it back.
It's
We
like
don't need it anymore.
anytime you look at somewhere where you think, what's this place? It's just got something to do with England history. It's
Yeah.
been
Well, I love it, like,
involved
We've
in it.
been there.
Yeah.
Is it
Well-
like you'll go past like I was talking to my nan about the oldest places in Blackpool and like how old the churches are and stuff, and like a lot of buildings like older than America.
Yeah.
Not like
Yeah.
like since
Well,
America was
America's
discovered.
history is minimal. It's
Yeah.
like 1600s it got discovered.
That's what I'd be a mint
It's
film
not-
that mint
70s.
comedy film idea being Christopher Columbus and just discovering America but doing it as a comedy like whoa right what we're doing here boys like loads, I don't know just try
Isn't that
and
fucking well funny.
That's why history
Wow.
is so interesting. But obviously, it's very evil along the way as well. A lot of genocide.
Favourite type.
Yeah. A lot of.
Good times though. Good times.
I've run out of stuff.
Ran out of thoughts.
Yeah, that's good.
Cat.
I'll start recording now if you want.
Yeah, let's do it.
Yeah.